If your legs feel shaky when climbing stairs, this might be your body's silent cry for help. Muscle loss isn't just a normal part of aging, it's a warning sign that your body is starving for what it's not getting. But here's the good news. You can fight back. There are everyday foods, simple, natural, and affordable, that can rapidly restore strength to your muscles, even if you're well past 80. It may sound unbelievable, but these foods are backed by science, not hype. And once you discover how they work, you'll realize you don't need fancy supplements. You just need the right fuel. Stick with me, because what I'm about to reveal could be the single most important step you take to stay strong, independent, and mobile for life. Before we dive into the solution, let's talk about the silent epidemic affecting millions of older adults: muscle loss. You're not just getting old. If your legs feel weaker, less stable, like they're not quite yours anymore, it's not in your head. It's real, and you're not alone. British researchers discovered that younger adults have up to 70,000 nerves controlling leg movement. But by age 70, that number can drop by nearly 1/3. It's like your body is slowly unplugging itself, one wire at a time. Another hidden thief? Diabetes. Poorly controlled blood sugar can quietly damage the tiny blood vessels that feed your nerves, especially in your hands and feet. Over time, this can trigger something called diabetic neuropathy, and your muscles suffer the cost. But one of the most dangerous and overlooked reasons for muscle loss? It's happening inside your body right now, and most people don't even know it. It's called sarcopenia, and it doesn't scream. It whispers. It steals your strength, your balance, and ultimately your independence. And without pain, without warning. One day it's harder to rise from a chair. The next, your legs feel unsure when walking. And before you realize it, life starts shrinking. Fewer steps, fewer outings, fewer moments of joy. But here's the truth. This isn't just about feeling tired. Sarcopenia is now officially recognized as a disease by the World Health Organization. And according to Harvard Medical School, up to 33% of your muscle mass can vanish after 60, even if you eat well and feel healthy. And for many, the loss doesn't start in your 60s, it starts in your 50s. But don't panic. This is not the end of your story. Here's the hope. A study found that 91% of adults over 70 regained significant muscle in just 6 weeks with simple nutrition changes. No pills, no hardcore workouts, just the right foods at the right time. And for women especially, menopause changes everything. It can cause a woman to lose up to 10% of her muscle mass, and most don't even know it's happening. Menopause isn't just about hot flashes. It's about your heart, your bones, your muscles, your power. But here's the good news. You can take back control. You can stand taller, walk stronger, live longer on your own terms. So if you want to stay strong, independent, and energized, keep watching. Because what comes next could change the way you age forever. Now let's talk about the real game changers, the foods that can actually help you take back what aging is quietly stealing: your strength, your balance, and your freedom. Let's start with one that's sitting in almost every fridge in America, but few people realize how powerful it truly is: eggs. Sure, they're a breakfast staple, but for seniors, eggs are one of nature's most complete muscle-repairing foods. And I'm talking about whole eggs, not just the whites. The yolk is where the magic lives. It's packed with leucine, a powerhouse amino acid that helps trigger muscle repair, something older bodies need more and more as we age. But it doesn't stop there. Eggs also deliver vitamin D and B12, two nutrients essential not just for muscle strength, but for balance and fall prevention. A lifeline for anyone who values independence. And here's what most people don't know. Each egg gives you about 7 grams of high-quality protein, including all 9 essential amino acids your muscles crave. Not supplements, not shakes. Real whole food your body recognizes, absorbs, and uses effectively. This is the kind of fuel that doesn't just fill you up, it builds you back up. So if you're stocking your kitchen, choose pasture-raised or organic eggs when possible. And skip the fake substitutes. They may look the same but lack the nutrients your body actually needs. Bottom line, eggs are a muscle-building powerhouse, especially for seniors. Simple, natural, proven. But what if you're looking for something plant-based that's just as effective? There's one food completely overlooked by most seniors that delivers incredible support for aging muscles. And we'll get to that next. Number 2, and don't underestimate this one, lentils and beans. These humble, affordable superfoods are absolutely packed with muscle-building plant protein. And that's exactly what aging muscles are silently craving. Here's the truth. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at holding on to lean muscle. But studies show that older adults who regularly eat legumes, like lentils and beans, maintain significantly more muscle mass than those who don't. This isn't just food, this is fuel for your freedom. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils gives you up to 18 grams of protein, along with complex carbs that power your muscles through recovery and movement. This combo is gold, especially if you're over 60 and noticing it's harder to get up, stay steady, or do the things you used to do with ease. But wait, there's more. Lentils and beans are also rich in iron and magnesium, 2 minerals that help with muscle contractions and energy production. Basically, the engines that keep your body moving. And because they digest slowly, they help stabilize your energy, keeping you from crashing in the middle of the day and making everyday activities feel lighter and more doable. So what can you do today? Add lentils or beans to soups, salads, or stews just a few times a week. Natural, plant-based, no pills required. But a quick heads up, steer clear of the overly processed canned versions loaded with salt and preservatives. They're not doing your body any favors. When kept pure, lentils and beans are like nature's muscle medicine. Simple, powerful, and perfect for anyone who wants to stay strong and independent longer. Because remember this, muscle isn't just for movement. It's your body's insurance policy against frailty, falls, and losing your freedom. Number 3, brown rice. Now don't let its simplicity fool you. Brown rice is way more than just a side dish. It's one of the most powerful, slow-burning, muscle-protecting carbs you can add to your plate, especially if you're over 60 and fighting to stay strong and steady on your feet. Unlike white rice, brown rice is packed with magnesium and B vitamins, 2 critical nutrients your muscles will rely on it to contract, recover, and generate energy. Here's the kicker. In a study involving older adults, those who ate complex carbs like brown rice, instead of fast-digesting, refined grains, kept more lean muscle and felt less fatigue throughout the day. That's not just food, that's fuel for your energy, your movement, your independence. Brown rice also brings a hidden bonus. It contains plant-based protein and essential amino acids to support muscle repair, all while its fiber helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which plays a surprisingly important role in protecting muscle tissue over time. In other words, brown rice doesn't just fill your stomach, it quietly builds your strength from the inside out. But here's one thing to remember. Yes, it's healthy, but portion size matters, especially if you're not very active. Stick to half a cup to 1 cup per serving, and pair it with veggies or a protein for a balanced and energizing meal. So next time you're reaching for the rice, choose brown. It's simple, it's clean, and it just might be your secret weapon to staying mobile, independent, and energized. And coming up, we'll talk about flax seeds and healthy fats that do more than you think. And for those of you who stay with me to the end, I'll reveal my number 1 favorite food for supporting muscle health. You'll be surprised how easy and delicious it is, because this isn't just about food. This is about freedom. The freedom to move, to walk tall, and to live life on your own terms. Number 4, fatty fish. You've probably heard that salmon or mackerel are good for the heart, but what most seniors don't realize is this. These oily fish are also your muscles' secret bodyguards. Yes, they're not just heart-healthy or brain-boosting. They're muscle-preserving powerhouses packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA, 2 anti-inflammatory nutrients that play a critical role in slowing age-related muscle loss. And the science backs it up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who took just 3.36 grams of omega-3s a day for 6 months gained over 2 pounds of lean muscle mass, without changing their diet or exercise routine. That's huge, because if you're over 60 and feel like you're slowly getting weaker, this isn't just aging, it may be inflammation quietly chipping away at your strength. Fatty fish also deliver vitamin D and high-quality protein, two more essentials for balance, recovery, and mobility, all of which help you stay on your feet, not in a chair. This is food that doesn't just nourish, it protects your freedom to walk, move, and live life without fear of falling or fading. So here's your action step. Aim to eat wild-caught fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel 2 to 3 times per week. Why wild-caught? Because it typically has a much stronger omega-3 profile than farmed fish. Simple swaps like this don't just add years to your life, they add life to your years. Remember, this isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about protecting your strength so you can stay independent, resilient, and ready for what life brings next. Up next, pumpkin seeds, one of the tiniest foods with one of the biggest impacts on aging muscles. Think of them as nature's muscle-saving secret that most people completely overlook. These little green powerhouses are packed with magnesium, one of the most critical minerals your body needs to keep muscles strong, responsive, and functional. Why does that matter? Because just like cinnamon has compounds that help burn fat, magnesium is essential for muscle contraction, repair, and recovery. And as we age, our magnesium levels tend to drop quietly, which means the weakness, the random cramps, that daily fatigue might not be just aging. It could be a nutritional gap that's slowly draining your strength. But there's more. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc, a mineral that supports testosterone production and cellular repair. Two underrated but vital factors in keeping your muscle tissue healthy as the years go by. And here's the scary part. Low magnesium and zinc are surprisingly common in older adults and often go undetected, while silently contributing to chronic fatigue, low strength, and slower healing. So what can you do today? Add a small handful of pumpkin seeds to your routine. Sprinkle them on a salad, mix them into your morning oatmeal, or just snack on them plain for a midday muscle boost. They're natural, affordable, and unbelievably effective. No gimmicks, no pills, just real food that helps you hold on to what matters most, your strength and your independence. And coming up next, I'll reveal one food that's not just a snack, it's a full-on muscle-building meal. And yet, most seniors don't even think to eat it. Stick with me, because every small choice you make today could be the reason you're walking taller tomorrow. Number 6, tofu and tempeh. Think muscle can only come from meat? Think again. If you've been relying on steak or chicken to stay strong, you might be missing out on some of the most underrated muscle builders on the planet, and they come from plants. Let me introduce you to tofu and tempeh, two soy-based foods that have powered generations in Okinawa, Japan, one of the longest living cultures on Earth. Why are they so powerful? Because they're loaded with complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to recover, rebuild, and stay resilient. That's something most plant-based foods simply can't offer. But tempeh takes it even further. It's not only protein-rich, it's also packed with natural probiotics that help your body absorb nutrients better. So the calcium, magnesium, and protein you're eating, your body can actually use it. Both tofu and tempeh also deliver calcium for bone strength, phosphorus for energy production, isoflavones for reducing muscle inflammation and improving recovery as we age. That's a big deal when every day counts, because the stronger your muscles and bones are, the longer you can walk, move, live on your own terms. Not a fan of tofu's soft texture? No problem. Tempeh is firmer, nuttier, and easy to cook. Slice it, marinate it, stir-fry it, or toss it into your favorite dish. Want more variety? Soy milk and edamame offer many of the same muscle-loving benefits. So here's the message. You don't need a gym. You don't need red meat every day. What you do need is to feed your muscles the right way with foods that support your body from the inside out. Coming up next, a food that helps your body on the outside too, especially your skin, which deserves just as much care as your muscles. Number 7, avocados. Avocados are so much more than just a creamy toast topping. They're one of nature's rare gifts, a food that helps your body heal on the inside and glow on the outside. When it comes to muscle health, avocados work differently. They don't just feed your muscles, they help your body absorb the very nutrients that make muscles stronger. We're talking about fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, nutrients that support everything from energy and immunity to tissue repair and recovery. But here's the catch. Without enough healthy fat in your meals, your body simply can't use these vitamins efficiently. That's where avocado comes in, the perfect natural delivery system for muscle-building nutrition. And it doesn't stop there. Avocados also nourish your skin, helping it stay smooth, elastic, and resilient to age-related damage, thanks to natural vitamin E and C. So whether you spread it on whole grain toast, blend it into a smoothie, or toss it into your salad, this is one food that loves your muscles and your mirror. Now, if you're not into the taste or texture, don't worry. The next food is virtually invisible in flavor, but incredible in impact. Let's talk about flax seeds. These tiny seeds may be small, but they deliver big results, especially if you're aiming to stay energized and mobile as you age. One of their secret powers? Lignans, plant compounds that help balance hormone levels, which is crucial for women after menopause. Why? Because a natural drop in estrogen can quietly accelerate muscle loss, and flax helps put the brakes on that process. But that's not all. Flax seeds also support healthy blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients where your muscles need them most, during movement, during recovery, and during rest. Better circulation means better healing, and that's something every aging body deserves more of. In one study, adults who added flax to their daily diet saw improved blood sugar control and energy stability, making everyday movement easier and more consistent. But here's the key. Use ground flaxseed, not whole. Your body can't digest the whole seeds effectively. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough to make a difference. Stir it into oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, sprinkle it over yogurt. You won't taste it, but your muscles will definitely feel it. Personally, I love blending flaxseed into a protein shake with a dash of cinnamon and almond milk. It's simple, it's satisfying, and trust me, your muscles will thank you. What about you? How do you enjoy your flax? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. Now, if you've made it this far, I've saved my absolute favorite for last. This is the one I never skip. The one I recommend to every senior looking to stay strong, energized, and independent. It's none other than oats. Who doesn't love a warm, cozy bowl of oatmeal? But here's what most people don't realize. Oats are one of the most powerful, muscle-supporting foods you can eat. They're packed with complex carbs that give you steady, all-day energy. They're loaded with plant-based protein, perfect for preserving lean muscle as you age. And they contain beta-glucan, a unique fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and supports heart health. Two things that directly affect how well you move, heal, and feel every day. So how do you get the most out of oats? Here's my go-to method. Use steel-cut or rolled oats. Cook them with unsweetened almond milk or water. Then stir in a scoop of Greek yogurt or protein powder to level up the muscle support. Top it off with flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, or a handful of berries for a boost of antioxidants and flavor. It's a full-body repair meal in one bowl, easy to chew, easy to digest, and honestly, easy to love. But before you go, let me leave you with one last thought. The food you eat today isn't just fuel, it's a vote for the kind of life you want tomorrow. It's strength, it's energy, it's freedom, and it's never too late to take it back, one bite at a time. And here's your next step. Want to improve your vision as you age? There are powerful vitamins that can help. Watch the next video to find out everything you need to know. Your eyes and your future will thank you.